some talk of AP Rakan earlier in the preseason, but I think that's probably gone away. At least I hope it's gone away. And there is the Azir being considered. So I think more of a pick away makes a lot of sense here for me. But nope, Rome is going to lock in the Ahri.
We are diving.
This is a charming last two lock-ins.
Yeah, I'm hoping for Taliyah would be amazing. Swain would be another pick. Anything that can reliably deal with the amount of dive that's coming through here. Both Taliyah and Swain deal with that very well in very different ways. Taliyah with her E. Sylas, in terms of ultimates on the enemy team, is mind-blowing, so on board with that as well.
Oh god, what happens when you hijack the Cassante ult?
I assume you can just jam people through. I don't know if you also get
do you get the all-outs? Do you get like the all-out for everything?
We'll see. I don't know.
All right, let us know. Let us know, Twitch chat, if you've ever hijacked an all-out. What does it do? I have absolutely no idea.
I don't know how much casting can offer.
Oh, the chains wanted to land, but you can see with the flash, Winner able to get over there. Doesn't quite get the CC, but this should still be potentially first blood, but no! Oh, God. The charm fadeaway was just too good, and that is first blood going over to Guon yet again. Yeah, but no, he was Mechano Drake. As Kafei's dead. No flash, remember. The Moonlight Vigil is going to get flashed, so at least there's a flash now that was taken down. But Kafei overextended there on that bottom side, not having the greatest time.
As overall, I think the pressure...
okay.
Winner.
There it is. The assault is going to come on through there as dashes out immediately. Does Winner, or gets booped out at least. Rooster's going to be able to finish him off there as well as he manages to get his prey to be as alone as possible. Losper in a lot of trouble as Casting was hoping that his needlework was going to heal someone by the looks of things as Losper.
That's great. We can do that. Lock it in. Jeff and Mecha Drake were there. We figured it out. Here we go.
In we go. There's a cease and desist to try and get on top of the Wukong. But look, they're turning it around. Cyclone, beautifully done. The fadeaway there from Romer as well, using the last of his mana. Ooh, another Spirit Rush would be needed, but isn't going to go after the extra kill. And Harmolife Esports, man, just going from strength to strength. Gwen things, trumping it.
Oh god, we're diving deep.
Yeah, here we go. Another Cyclone to come through here as Kafei able to get himself out of the way. That was an interesting do-si-do. He's still dead, but it was funny. At least his attempt to get out, going all the way around the bad guys.
All good.
Oh, okay. Quid does have a quickness available. That's a bit dangerous. Let's see whether they can grab anything here from the subsequent fight. Okay, Roma, pretty tanky. Actually manages to pull Quid away. Rooster taking a fair bit of damage on the backside. You can see the ult comes through from the Zeri. It's decent amounts to come through from Gen.G as well, but it's just not enough. Casting gonna get mown down. Can it be the triple here from Lua? They're getting very, very low. There's the grand entrance. Another one. There's the triple. There's the quadra. Is it going to be a penta? And it is! Penta kill for Lua in his first series of 2023. Would you guys judge us if we were to vote for Zeri? No, I just want to see.
We can have an opinion.
All right, well, Gen.G is going to look for a stop on the Baron here as everyone on Harmwell just wants to dive forward. Kafei immediately going to flash his way out, but not so lucky is the vibe. Moonlight Vigil does a bit of damage, but it's just not enough. And look at this. Cassante picks up that kill, but there is so much damage flying through. Another double to come down. Make that a triple for the Zeri. Quid's running away and was able to pick up a Spirit Rush to try and help augment that, but I think this might just be the end of the game.
Yeah, that went from a fairly competitive game to a complete blowout. Early game, going the way of Harmolife, but it was definitely one that was still up in the air. Then with the pentakill, we knew it was over, and Gen.G says in traditional Challengers fashion, if it's over, let's make it a quick one. And they do.
They absolutely did so. 21 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock at the very end. Definitely pretty quick. As, yeah, I think Zeri moment number 2, that is going to give it, and especially after a great game 2 as well from Lua. I think that after it was him suffering at the hands of the Jhin in game number 1, really turned that one around in back-to-back games. So great to see from this Harmolife roster that I wasn't necessarily expecting that much from. Honestly, I really didn't know how to call this particular matchup, given the Pays missing situation. After
yeah.
game 1, though, I was really feeling like Gen.G was starting to find their stride, but wasn't the case.
But up until that point, for Gen.G, I think there's a lot of lessons to be learned there. And with challengers, much more so than with LCK, remember, these players are learning. And for Gen.G, there's a lot of lessons to be learned. They took a couple of big risks in the early game. None of them paid off. And Humble Life played out the game very nicely, henceforth. I think both Roamer as well as Lure having a wonderful game. And this bot lane, Lure and Duro, is one that I'm going to keep looking for. I think that we saw in the first round that Jiwoo is definitely trying to make his mark there as well. I think had a couple of really clean games as well. And with pace, there's a really big power vacuum. And John being away as well has clearly kind of diminished the level of the bot lane that we've seen from DRX. So overall, I love the early games of Challengers because you have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You have no idea where things are going to go, and especially with how many new players we have in. Really excited to see.
Lure is going to pick it up. No surprises there. Able to do about 30% of his team's damage. It was him and Roma that were able to get a lot of that work done. And look, you get a pentakill, you then follow that up with a triple. A lot of the eggs were in the Zeri basket this game as far as late game damage was concerned. So really doing his job well. And hats off to Lure this game. He was fantastic.